Okay. Ito naman ang pag-usapan natin mga ka-GPnatics. Congressman Leandro Libiste, pautal-utal sa pagsagot mga kababayan nang tanungin ni Bam Aquino kung paano niya ba kinuha or nakuha mga ka-GPnatics itong Cabral Files. Hirap na hirap itong si Congressman Leandro Libiste. Mga kababayan, hindi niya alam kung paano niya pa ipapaliwanag dito. Diba? At kung ano-ano lang. At sobrang haba, paligoy-ligoy ang kanyang mga pinagsasabi. Ito, panoorin natin.
He established how the list was acquired. Hindi pa. Nakapagkwento na ba si Congressman Libiste? May we know, Congressman Libiste, how you acquired the list?
On September 4, with Yusek Cabral, after she had a phone call on speakerphone with Secretary Vince Dizon, and I also had my phone on speakerphone, and I believe that my mother also spoke with Secretary Vince Dizon that night. And Secretary Vince Dizon said that these are public documents and that all of them can be shared not only with me, but with the public.
So, dito pala, maliwanag, mga kababayan, ginamit na naman ni Congressman Leandro Libiste yung nanay niya para itong si Secretary Dizon, mga kababayan, ay pumayag na utusan itong si Secretary Yusek Cabral na ibigay yung listahan dito. Dahil nga bago lang noon si Secretary Dizon, hindi siya makatanggi dito sa isang senadora, Loren Legarda.
And were these given to you as a printout or was this a file that was emailed to you?
The printout that I have sent there with a timestamp September 9, 6:03 p.m.
Okay. Sabi ni sorry guys, to cut you off. Sabi ni Troll Army, no, people are beginning to lose interest because it's going nowhere. To tell you honestly, tama ka dyan. Kaya nga sinasabi ko, wala nang gustong manood talaga doon kasi parang lagi na lang papunta kay Martin Romualdez, wala naman silang at saka yung ibang mga senador, parang merong nakikita ko na hindi na nababanggit doon. 'Di ba kaya nawawala ng interest yung ibang manonood, ibang mga viewers. Pero dahil sa hype na ginawa ni Lacson, right, a day before the Senate Blue Ribbon hearing, General Torre, ay nag-abang sila. Yun ang sinasabi ko.
Was a hard copy, and I also got a soft copy of that printout from the office of Yusek Cabral, with Yusek Cabral present.
Okay, so yung email na pinanggalingan nung listahan is from a government employee or from an official email of the DPWH?
Soft copy was given to me.
Sorry, USB ba or it was
Yes.
emailed to you?
USB.
Okay, so may binigay sa yung hard copy at may binigay sa yung USB with all of these files.
Yes, my USB was the one that got the files.
Okay, so
My USB was one got files. Putik na yan mga kababayan. Ano yung USB mo? Dito kasi dahil nga sa masyado siyang paligoy-ligoy, mga kababayan, parang ang datingan tuloy robot ng USB mo. 'Di ba? Wala nga yato si Leandro Libiste.
My USB was the one that got the files.
okay, so binigay mo yung USB
Was the one who got the files. Who got files? Who is it?
mo kay Undersecretary Cabral at kinopya niya from her computer.
It was my USB from their computer.
Okay, mga kababayan, ang tanong ni Bam Aquino is a simple, lang to ang sagot dito, a yes or no
It was my USB.
Computer. Niya from her computer. From her computer.
Sorry.
At kinopya niya from her computer.
It was my USB from their computer in the presence of Yusek Cabral.
Yes, but you have to. We just want to establish how the information arrived to the committee, no? So could you share with us how it arrived here? So binigyan ka ng hard copy, and how did you get the soft copy?
In the presence of Yusek Cabral, I asked if I could get a soft copy of it, and my USB, after a few minutes, because it wasn't readily with me, was brought by my staff. And it was also seen on CCTV that we were coming in and out of the office. And that time, Yusek Cabral was with us. And
Pero iba yung sinasabi ng mga staff ni Yusek Cabral, mga kababayan. Ito daw ay nakuha by force, 'di ba? Na siya mismo ang nakita naman natin doon sa CCTV, siya mismo yung umupo, mga kababayan. Hindi yung USB niya kinuha sa kanya at yung staff ng DPWH o government official ang nag-insert doon sa CPU para kumopya ng soft copy. 'Di ba? It was him. Mga kababayan, nakita doon sa CCTV na umupo talaga at siya yung naghahalungkat at ang allegation nga ay ito ay talagang pinilit niya na kunin, mga kababayan, dito kay Yusek Cabral, kaya nagkaroon nga ito ng sugat, 'di ba? Nasugatan dun sa papel.
that was after a phone conversation with Secretary Vince Dizon.
Okay, so yung USB mismo, nilagay mo sa computer ni Yusek Cabral and you transferred the file to your USB.
In the
Correct.
office of Yusek Cabral.
In her computer.
In the planning services office computer.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin yan, there should be a copy in DPWH as well because may pinanggalingan yung files na yon. Correct, Congressman Levis, no?
Yes, and after your line of questioning, Mr. Senator, I also have here the names of the encoders that are also noted on each line of the file.
So, DPWH can verify. I don't think you can verify that right now by just looking at the hard copy. The best way to verify is to go back to your computer, check it there, and makikita kung totoo nga ba ito. Correct, no? Yusek,
Mr. Chair, can we share our version of what transpired last September 4? Now, what was reported to us that happened September 4 was that when Congressman Leviste came to DPWH and he was asking for the district allocation per district budget allocation. And this was the one authorized by Secretary Dizon. And that's the second batch of documents given to us, shown to us, and which we are validating. Afterwards, what was reported was that the Congressman Leviste went to the computer and got files from Secretary Cabral's computer.
Kita niyo na, mga kababayan. Ibig sabihin nun, noong una daw, second batch, ay with the authority of Secretary Vince Dizon. Pero nung huli na, mga kababayan, ay itong si Libiste ay nagmamaru. Anong mamaru? Nagmamarunong. 'Di ba? Pumunta doon sa computer ni Yusek Cabral, mga kababayan, and with his USB flash drive, isinaksak niya doon at kumuha na lang ng kopya.
We're not certain what files were acquired. Right after that, we secured the computer. It was sealed off, taken off to ensure that it remains intact and hindi na po siya matamper. And last December, the Ombudsman issued a subpoena, including that CPU, which we immediately turned over to the Ombudsman on the same day, including all printouts of the letter request in his office. And as of this moment, that CPU, which remained untouched as of September 4, is with the Ombudsman.
So only the Ombudsman can actually verify. Is that what you're saying, Yusek Bernadette?
That is correct, Mr.
Only the Ombudsman can verify because the computer is with them.
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Correct, no?
Kasi sa akin, mga katoto, mga kababayan, lagi kong sinasabi dito sa vlog natin na mananatili yung stand ko. If you're really not hiding anything, 'di ba? From the moment that you got the list, nilabas mo na kaagad 'yan. Bakit kailangan antayin mo pa na mamatay si Yusek Cabral na wala nang ibang magbi-verify if your list that in your hand ay yung original pa, mga kababayan? Unang-una, soft copy yan. Hindi naman yan, tawag dito, hindi naman yan hard copy. A hard copy na hindi na pwedeng i-edit. 'Di ba, mga kababayan? So, nagtataka ako dito, what is his real motive or his reason na kailangan iantayin niya pa na mamatay itong si Yusek Cabral? Same as parang yung kanyang gustong gawin, 'di ba, yung kanyang sinasabi na wag niyo akong patayin. Dahil kapag pinatay niyo ako, lalabas etong hawak kong Cabral files. It appears to me na habang nabubuhay siya, walang makakakita ng Cabral files. Mga kababayan, paano pag natulad siya sa taon ng pagkabuhay nitong si Enrile, 101, 'di ba? So hindi na natin, wala na talaga tayong pag-asang makita 'yon. Parang ina-hijack, hino-hostage niya, mga kababayan, yung mga tao na sangkot doon sa flood control scandal na lumapit sa kanya. Parang ito yung ginagawa niyang bait, 'di ba? Oh, lumapit kayo sa akin. Kung alam nyo na kayo ay merong may ginawang mali at ayaw nyo may skandalo, kailangan lumapit kayo sa akin. Parang ganun ang gustong gawin nitong si Congressman Leandro Libiste. At kung usapan naman ng pag-acquire, mga kababayan, pag-question doon sa pagkakuha o paano ba ito nakuha nitong si Congressman Leandro Libiste, mga kababayan, walang ibang magpapatunay dyan kung hindi yung mga katrabaho. 'Di ba? Yung mga katrabaho. Ang mali lang din kasi dyan, nung ito ay pinilit, kung pinilit man itong kinuha at that time by September 4, sana nagsalita na kaagad yung mga staff nitong si Yusek Cabral. Para nang sa ganun napahiya itong si Congressman Libiste na ito ay kinuha by force. 'Di ba? Ang mahirap kasi masyado tayong natatakot, masyado tayong umiiwas sa mga issue. Hindi natin hinaharap, kaya ngayon nagiging komplikado. 'Di ba? Hi, Tita Carclea. Salamat pala dun sa ano ha. Thank you so much. Alam nyo guys, talagang sobrang na-appreciate ko itong mga to. Kala ko biruan lang yung usapan dun sa kung dadalo ba si Aimee o kung hindi. 'Di ba? Tapos usapan, mga kababayan, $20 lang. Aba, kasama pala si Tokis. Alam nyo ba? $30 yung pinadala sa akin. Thank you. Sorry kung iningay ko dito ha. Alam naman nila yun na may pustahan tayo, di ba? Oh. Ano daw, sabi ni Troll Army, what Lipiste is doing is called exerting maximum leverage. Panakot nga niya yun eh. Mga kababayan, sino pang maniniwala doon? Di ba sabi nila, if you really are into transparency, accountability, mga kababayan, dapat, kasi the more na itinatago mo ito, sa haba ng panahon na itinatago mo ito, mas lalong yung mga kasabuat ay maaring makapag-iskapo, maaring makatago na, or maaring maitago na nila yung kanilang mga, di ba, yung mga ninakaw. At mas magkakaroon sila ng pagkakataon para makagawa ng escape doon sa kanilang mga ginawang katarantaduhan. Pero kung ikaw talaga ay para sa transparency, meron kang katibayan, 'di ba? Yun yung paraan para matulungan mo yung gobyerno natin, mapadali yung trabaho nila para maituro yung mga tao na may mga kasalanan. Otherwise, mga kababayan, hindi ka talaga para sa transparency. Para ka lang sa sarili mong, para lang yan sa sarili mong interest. 'Di ba? Na magamit mo as your leverage. Oh. Bata pa lang, magulang na, 'di ba? Oy, shoutout sa BMB family, Sir Ernesto Pantalia, ngayon lang napunta dito. Ma'am Becca Marquez, Pink MA, Ma'am Jo, thank you.